Welcome. I'm Brenton. I'm going to make a short video today and show us three things. The first thing I want to show us is a little shoulder and chest opening series that we can do with a yoga strap or a belt that you have at home. And then we're going to go against the wall, learn how to integrate that shoulder work so that our posture remains aligned and intact, but we can still use all of the shoulder opening and chest opening from the strap work. And then the third thing I'm going to show us is just an easy kind of wall stretch for the backs of the legs as a cool down. So if you have your strap or belt, you're going to start with hands well outside the shoulder line. And this is a movement with breath. You can notice here that I'm kind of setting up for it by pulling my skull back in space. So you want to pull the skull way back, ears right over the shoulders. And then also, I'll give you a side view in just a second. You'll use the inhalation, tug the tension out of the strap, draw the strap all the way up. If you get here and it stops, give yourself a little bit more by widening the arms. And then you're going to reach the strap all the way behind you until you either meet a point of resistance that you're like, whoa, buddy. And if you don't get to that point, or you get to that point and it allows you to go farther, you can take the strap all the way down behind you. So that's what this is what the side view looks like. You're going to inhale up and exhale. On the exhale, you can just kind of take it to halfway. And then inhaling up and exhaling down. You want to take maybe between 5 and 10 of these. And as I just take a few more, I just want to show you the side view. You'll notice that the rest of my body, except for my arms and shoulders, is pretty stable. So I'm not taking any of this movement into my ribs or into my pelvis. If I were taking it in my ribs and pelvis, this is what it would look like. As I came up, I would start jutting my ribs forward and my pelvis back to get the clearance to move the arms back, and that doesn't feel so great on my spine or really on the rest of my body. So I want to keep that nice and aligned. And I can already kind of start to feel this. So then after you take that one sequence, you would shorten the grip of the hands on the strap. Make sure you're not gripping too hard, because otherwise the hands can feel kind of sour after that. You're going to shorten the grip of the strap, take the strap all the way back up. And this one, you're just keeping the strap nice and parallel to the ground. You're going to inhale, bend the elbows out to the side and towards each other on the back, and exhale, press up. And the side view again of that is this, bending the elbows together and up. Notice also that I'm not jutting the chin forward here, but that the skull still pulls way back beyond the heart. If you want the back view, it looks like this. So bending out together, and then exhale, press up. So again, taking just about 10 of these, you'll start to feel the space in between the shoulder blades get pretty spicy. You'll also start to feel the arms really strengthen. So when you're done with that, everything's going to feel nice and open in your chest cavity, also in your upper back spine. That's when you can hit the wall. And when you hit the wall, you're just going to come right up against it. So when you come all the way against the wall, there's a few points of contact that you're going to feel. You're going to feel the backs of your ankles. You're going to feel, I feel my calves here. And kind of depending on what your flesh structure is, you'll feel other things. But if you, Ollie's taking the side view of me right now, you can see that the buttocks is on, so the pelvis is on. He's actually going down here first. So the ankles, my calves, then upwards to the pelvis. And then you want to feel kind of like you're blown into the wall here. So none of this. Instead, the shoulders are on it and the back of your skull is. And these are the points of contact you want to remain. If you feel very pulled back here, welcome to your new standing posture for the most part. And then you can do a few just snow angels against the wall. You'll inhale, take the arms out and up. They don't need to go all the way. Everybody's skeleton is built differently, so it might feel, one way to you and a different way to someone else. And you just want to take the nice big inhale, open it, feel your whole chest and rib cage open, and then exhale nice and controlled to take the arms down. So use your muscles to take the arms down and not gravity. And you just want to feel the rest of your body nice and secure against the wall, and you'll feel, especially if you're not used to this type of opening or this type of posture work, that opening the arms up is actually going to create some disruption in your body, so in your ribs or in your belly, and at some point maybe even like your heart comes off the wall. And these are just kind of good things to notice about yourself and your tendencies with your posture and how everything is kind of built together, because we assume a lot of things that aren't necessarily true when we test them out. So you just want to take maybe 10 cycles of this, and then the best part of this is then you keep all of it and you step away from the wall and you feel kind of this effortless uprightness as if the wall were still behind you, which is really nice, and hold that, and then welcome this as your new Tadasana mountain pose stance the next time you're practicing yoga in the middle of the room or even just standing in line at Starbucks. Now from here, I'm going to go ahead, just turn to face the wall, and I'm going to take a little cool down. This isn't for the shoulders or for the chest, it's actually more for the backs of the legs, but it can be very calming for the nervous system, and it can help set some of our work more permanently in place. So you'll just start with 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, and if you're familiar with your pyramid pose on your yoga mat, it's something similar to that. Your back leg can be slightly open, and then you're going to find how close or far away from the wall you like this. But let's have this not come from the spine, dipping over like a candy cane, okay? Because then you're just getting into your spine work. You want this to start really right here at the pelvis. So I'm going to take my 2 frontal hip bones and fold them down. On the back of my body, it feels like I'm sticking my butt out, aka the tops of the backs of the legs are traveling up and back, as if I'm pushing my thighs behind me. And as this happens, I fold my hands and possibly my forehead to the wall. So if your forehead doesn't get there, some people are right here, and that's where they max out and they feel nice big burn in those hamstrings. That's all you're looking for. You're not looking to replicate anybody's shape. And you would just take a few solid breaths here. If you're close-ish to the wall, you can do one of these things, fist. You can do a double fist. And the point of contact can really add some relaxation into this for you. So just about 3 to 5 breaths, and then you'll switch your side, and then you'll say namaste to the wall, because that's all you're working with, and have a fantastic day. Thanks for watching.